Is it the end of MBA in India? The job market is looking tight today. Recruiters seem to be wanting something else from their candidates. And the cost of an MBA is prohibitive, 25 lakh rupees and more. Let's discuss this by breaking this entire issue or challenge into three parts. One, the authorities. Two, corporate India or the recruiters of India. And three, very important, the students themselves. Hi, I'm Abhishek Jhingan, and on this channel, we discuss important facets of marketing, branding, business in India, and we look at ideas on how to grow our businesses. The first part that I'd like to discuss is in and around the authorities. What do I mean by authorities? Authorities are the government of India, the education ministry, other thought leaders in government, and even academics. Plus, authorities also include the MBA colleges themselves, the faculty, the owners. The first thing that the authorities need to look at, do they have a vision for MBA education in India? Roughly about 3 lakh MBA graduates, if you like, come out of the B school system every year. 3 lakh people over 10 years is 30 lakh students. We must have a vision for them because these are young men and women. They are ambitious. They are skilled. They want to do well for a business in India. So we must have a vision for them. Why not make India the hub of management education? We have the boys and girls. We have a very, very evolved corporate India, and we have enough brains in the teaching or academic setup. We should look at making it one of the top places for not just Indians, but even globally for students to come and learn. What this will do is not only will these students who come out fill up the jobs in India, but they'll also create jobs. And maybe this is the topic for another video. So having a vision is very important. Secondly, authorities have to bring up the standard of education in this particular field like any other field. Why not have stringent standards where to even have an MBA college requires certain amount of effort? We don't want to totally make it impossible for corporates to enter the education system, but have high standards. Also have a very strong list of say 300 colleges that should be published every year by the government. So we have a clear idea who are the best. The standards are high. We know that these are the best 300. Students and parents know what they should be vying for. Also, the other 1,000-1,500 will also try to bring up their standards. This will not happen in a day, but we must bring up the standard of MBA education in India. Third and important point, we must bring down the cost of education for a 2-year MBA. 25 to 30 lakhs is too much. There are various creative ways in which we can bring down the cost for an MBA. It could be scholarships, it could be more government grants, it could be industry partnerships. There are many creative ways, but the cost is prohibitive right now. The second part of the discussion is corporate India or the Indian industry. Now, all companies who recruit, students from MBA B schools as management trainees or directly into a job must have a system and a process for them. Maybe not to take them to leadership level, but at least to take them to mid-management level. Why? Not every organization can be like Unilever, where you take an MBA and you look at him or her as being a future leader. But at least till mid-level, everyone should strive for. Otherwise, there's no sense in taking a management student. Secondly, not all students necessarily will want to become leaders. So have a plan to at least take them, these recruits up to mid-level management, get your HR, L&D, and also leadership involved in making this happen. Second, the mid-level managers who will be grooming these new entrants, ensure that they know how to deal with them, take the best out of them. MBA should neither be considered, those useless people with big degrees who know nothing, nor should they be considered the silver bullet, that these are the creative people who are going to solve all our problems. There must be a process to train them. These are smart, intelligent, ambitious youngsters who want to do well. They have general skills and they will know, kind of technologies or marketing or financial modeling that is happening. They will have that, but you have to groom them. Thirdly, and most important, the role and the attitude of students. Friends, as students, if you are a student listening to this video or viewing this discussion, you cannot have influence on the other two directly. But what you can do is look at 3 steps that you should focus on. One, the mindset. The day you get into an MBA system, or even if now you're in the first year, try to have a mindset of whatever you are learning, every class, every semester or trimester. There are generally 3 semesters, I understand, in a year, even now. Whatever subject you're learning, how will you use that to add value to the job that you'll join in the first day or the business that you'll put up, right? Have a mindset, I would advise, of a freelancer. You learn something in cost accounting. What if you had a project, if you're a freelancer doing a project for a company and helping them in their costing analysis? How would you apply this? If you're studying consumer behavior, and how do you apply market research? So how would you use that as in a freelance marketing assignment? How would you make the questionnaires? How would you add value to a project? What this will do is this will help you learn actively. Second, you will get a entrepreneurial mindset. You don't have to go work for someone. If you do this for 2 years, you will start thinking of how you undertake projects or businesses yourself. Anyway, if you get into a position of a brand manager, a lot is going to be, the business is going to be left to you. So have this mindset with every little bit that you are studying or every course that you're taking, maybe if possible every class that you attend. After mindset, I move to the second important thing, which is live projects. Friends, from the time you are into your MBA course, definitely by the 4th month, like if you have 3 trimesters, the second trimester, you'll have some idea of whether you like marketing, whether you like finance, you're more towards organizational design or systems. What part of management you really like. Try and take live projects as soon as possible. It gives you a good idea of how the real world works. A lot of us in India don't have work ethic, so live projects will help us. You can choose digital marketing, consumer behavior, security analysis, and portfolio management. Whatever subject you like, start doing live projects in that. It will give you confidence about learning about how the real world is. B, it will also help you when you're sitting for your interviews. You will have not just on your CV, you will have actual stuff to talk about and showcase your learnings. Third important point is, as soon as you enter MBA, every semester that you have, say it's a trimester system. So even from the first trimester onwards, try to select one subject that you will do a lot of deep reading and work in. See, MBA is a more general kind of a course. So you will have that general management, overall abilities and skills and learning. But every semester, choose one subject. It could be marketing, it could be HR, it could be a good teacher who's just great at, say, teaching organizational behavior, right? So pick on that subject, work for those 3.5 months and get really good at it. So by the end of your MBA, you won't know it in the beginning, but by the end, 7-8 areas, you've really gone deep. You've read articles, you maybe talked to people. There is so much now for you all, to look at the internet and YouTube. So there'll be 7 or 8 areas that you've delved deep into, and some you may not like, that's fine, but you will, your repertoire will become better. You'll know even more what you like, don't like, and you can, use this later. Finally, to end, I think the question is not that, is it the end of MBA? The attitude should be that this is the start of the rise of MBA in India. Please do like this video, share it with those who you think will also learn from this, and subscribe to this channel and keep watching. See you in the next one.